Rightio, so Miss Ellie has been a little bit mischievous the last few days. So trying to see how she's going. Being a little bugger, she's virtually giving me the sticking it to me, and she does do this when she's gonna get worked. She's done this before, and she's done it not just to me, she's done it with Breaker, and she's done it with Sam. Yep, and she's being very silly. So I'm just going to work through that. And she's being really silly because she wants to go out, so we're not going to go out while ever she's behaving this way. And this is what I don't like, this behaviour right here, so we're going to curb that. We're going to curb that behaviour right there. I'm going to stop and stand and think about that. Think about that, because that refusal to turn when I'm asking is not on. So we're going to work now on our left to right turn. No, we're not going to walk wall. I'm going to stay. I'm going to get her to bend. I want her to bend. I'm going to move my foot back. There we go. That's what I wanted. Good. Is she cranky? And she's carrying on a bit, so we're gonna, there we go, we release the pressure as soon as she listens. There we go. Now when I ask to turn this direction, is she going to listen? Or is she going to not listen? I'm asking her to bend for me. I'm not asking her to move, I'm moving my, so when I'm doing this, I'm lifting my back leg up, so she understands this is not a movement. Now when I've got my back leg down, this is to move the back legs. When I want her to just touch, I move my leg back. So she understands the difference between the two. So here we go. This is an ask for me, asking for her to move the bum, and now I'm asking with my leg up in the air. I'm going to have my leg up, and I'm asking for her to just bend. There we go. So let's try that again. I'm going to ask for a bend with the leg up. She's got to remember all this stuff. Now I'm going to ask for her to turn on the bend. There we go. And she's giving me grief, so we're going to go around again. Once she relaxes and gives, once she gives, no, once she gives, no, I'm asking you to move your leg. No, once she gives. There we go. Now I'm going to release. So this is what I'm trying to get her to remember now, is to listen not just to the forward cues and the side cues, but when I ask for a bend, I'm going to lift my leg up and she's going to give me the bend. She's giving me the bend there. I've got my leg up. She's giving me the bend. Now she's getting confused again. Oh, we're going to ask for the bend nicely, nice and gently. There we go. We don't have to be rough. Don't have to be rough. Just have to ask for the bend. There we go. That's all I'm asking. Just for a bend. Now we're just going to walk. We're just going to walk along. Then I'm going to ask, after she does a walk around and warms herself up a little, has had a stretch, she's had a good stretch now, and ask her to go into a nice trot. Trot, trot. No, because we've done so much work on barrels, we need to go back to the basics. Yep. I'm going to ask her to turn here and see if she'll listen. She's listened. And we're going to wall. There. Just drop, drop. Good girl. Lovely. So already I've got her her attention better fixed on me. Just from doing that little bending exercise earlier. Let her have a think about all this. Now there's no issue. See, so it's communication here. This is the issue. The issue is the communication. We haven't communicated well with one another today at all. So I've had a few issues with Ellie the last couple of times. She's had a bit of an attitude and things. And it is an attitude problem. She needs to be worked a bit harder, put back into line where she's listening. She's going to walk virtually sideways there. We don't want her to start to think she can walk sideways everywhere she goes. Sidestepping is one thing, but walking sideways because she's trying to get out of doing something is a completely different thing. Drop, drop, good girl. Ask her to relax there for a second. So she's listening quite nicely here. We'll go around here again. We'll see how she listens when I ask for a trot. Trot, trot. Come on. Trot, trot. Good. Lovely. 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 It's me who's not doing so lovely. I'm all over the damn place. My back is... I'm leaning backwards, I'm going forwards, I'm doing all sorts of weird shit, which would be putting her off her centre of balance. Wouldn't be very helpful, that's for sure. Trot. Get her to trot this way. Come on. Up, trot. That little flip up there that she just did, you probably can't tell, but she just did like a pounce with her front leg when I went to move her forward and asked for a trot. She did this boom, they tend to do it when they're a little bit, they're either confused or they don't want to do it. With her, she doesn't want to do it. She's like, nah, don't want to deal with it. She's listening to all the other cues beautifully. So I'm going to ask her. I'm going to keep driving her forward. Keep driving forward. It's my body language. And I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask you to go into a lollipop or a canter or anything. I just asked you to trot. We're going to turn this way. I'm going to see if she'll do the same thing this way for me. Trot. Without going sideways, and see, this is where we're having the issue. So I'm going to bring her back. Bring her back. We're going to start this way again. I'm going to correct that. When we get it right, we'll alleviate. She's going to give it to me this time, I think. She's really... Come on. Come on. Not going to give it to me. No, she's not going to give it to me that way. Get it this way. We're going to try again. She thinks this is what I want her to do, and it's not what I want her to do. I'm going to walk her back. We're going to go into walk around here and slow down, start back from scratch. She's giving me the pull to that side, and it is just simply her refusing. See, when I'm walking, she's happy to do it. More than happy. But if I go into a bit of a quicker motion like a trot, she wants to go out of that and back into the middle. So we're going to go slow. We're going to trot slowly. There we go. That's better. There we go. So always start back at the beginning again. If there's an issue, let's go. And she's going to do it again, but she's better at it that time. That's good. Now we're going to relax her. Instead of walk, Just let her walk for a bit. She can go where she wants now. I'm going to let her do what she likes. She wants to walk or she wants to stand or what she wants to do. I'm going to give her the reins for a minute and let her be responsible for herself. She says, I'm going to stand still. So that was an easy correction because all I had to do was slow everything down, show her where I wanted her to go. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't perfect. But she did listen. It didn't end up exactly how I want it, but that's okay for right now. That's all right for right now. It's an improvement. She's young. She's feeling very tired. I can tell you she's tired. And I think I'm going to probably walk her down for a little minute. Just let her walk this down and finish up for this particular little session that we're doing today. And next time, if I'm feeling up to it, I'll go out into the arena